Have junior high or high school aged kids, here are a few statements that just might sound familiar. Those aren't my real grades, Mom. Those aren't my real grades. My teacher hasn't graded my homework yet, Dad. My assignment isn't really due until the end of term. Well, today we're helping you navigate all things school minus the nagging. My next guest is sharing a few things every parent can do to understand teachers and classwork better. Educational consultant Michelle Loveday is here to share a homework checklist for parents. It's a good time to educate parents at this point in the year, yeah?
Yes, you just got through with parent-teacher conferences, and if you weren't able to go to those, that's fine. Call the teacher up and schedule an appointment to hear how your child's doing and what's been missing. But now that they're starting a new quarter, especially in junior high and high school, it's a good time to reset and talk to your student about the expectations and give them some empowerment on how to be in control of their grades.
Love it. Older kids live and die by Canvas, and you recommend parents get on this bus too.
Yes, I think it's the easiest way to track and monitor and have conversations with your child. There is a parent portal that you can sync your Canvas to. Parents won't be able to see everything on that, but you can just pair your code with your child's Canvas code, and that way the classes pop up, you'll be able to see assignments when they're due, and if they were graded or not. So then that way the whole my teacher hasn't graded it yet, you can look and see, oh, truly they haven't graded it yet, or they've graded it and it was a 0 out of 4 points. And why did they not get the 4 points? And it's a missing assignment. So you can see those pieces. When you go onto your child's Canvas, you'll be able to see more. But at least from the parent side, you can see if something truly was graded and turned in.
I have heard some parents make the argument that I should leave it up to my kid. It's teaching responsibility. You disagree?
Yes and no, I disagree. I think as students are navigating being independent and learning, even with my 15-year-old, they know that I'm going to be checking in on her. And a lot of the quote is, Mom, don't email my teacher, I'll take care of it. And I'll say, well, make sure you do and let me see the email response. I introduce myself via email. And yeah, a lot of it should be on there, for your child to email the teacher and respond back to certain things. But I also am the parent teaching them how to communicate. A lot of students get nervous to interact with teachers if something's late and they don't want to ask for an extension because they're independent and they don't want to ask for help.
Yeah.
Teach them how to ask for help to get that extension, to get that extra time, the tutoring, to advocate for themselves.
I mean, therein lies the independence as you're
Yes.
modeling the attention to detail, right? The scheduling and also
Yes.
the communication.
Yes, and a lot of it, what I say to my 15-year-old now, I say to her, listen, when I send you to college, I'm not going to be able to teach you that those office hours that teacher, that professor is setting for you is an opportunity for you to go in. That C could turn into a B just because you're trying.
Yeah.
They have to see you're trying, and it's okay if you don't know all the answers. That's why you're in school.
We have sort of become the society of, and this is good, adapting to each child's needs and strengths. But you say with that can still come high expectations.
Yes, absolutely. I think students and your children need to know as a parent what you hold true. Some parents are like, we're all A's and that's it. I'm an AB parent because I know when they transition to junior high and high school, adjusting to those schedules is something really hard. And so I do reward and pay my children because I say school is your job. So we talk about you're taking some AP classes this year. What do you think an A would qualify for? $10, $15? And then we negotiate. If there's been a few classes that are a little bit more difficult, my child came and negotiated last year.
Oh,
and
wow.
was like, Mom, okay, I can't do this. And then she's like, but I can do this. And if I can work for this, this, and this, can we just do a flat rate for the quarter?
Good girl.
Yeah, and you know what? I agreed to it. We
Yeah.
signed the contract. It stayed in my closet door. And she was able to earn that $250, which went towards a PC that she built.
That's awesome.
So being able to see that, yes, she got a C in that class, but it was a harder class, you know,
yeah.
especially for a ninth grader. And so we were able to work out some negotiations, but they know that school's their job in this home, and I reward them for that.
Now listen, I hear it. I love it. And I also appreciate that everything comes down to communication, really.
Yes.
Between parent to teacher, parent to child. You got to stay in it. You got to stay up
Yeah.
on it. So thanks
It's
for
so
the push.
important. Don't back out. I feel so sad whenever you go to conferences, K6, the school is filled, everybody's around, and then you go into the junior high and high school and it's kind of empty. And so we can't let them completely be on their own.
Yeah.
They need a little bit of help still.
Well, thanks for the boost. We appreciate you and the great work that you do. Where can we find more from you, Michelle?
Of course, you can go to Loveday Consulting on Instagram or my website, lovedayconsulting.com.
All right. Thanks
Thank
again.